Hello friends, it's me, Eva. Welcome back to another vlog. Who knows actually ever if this will see the light of day, because recently, since August, I feel like this memory card on my laptop are where vlogs go to die, because I shoot the footage and then I never do anything with it. So we're gonna try again. I'm feeling inspired. It's literally 5:45 on a Thursday evening, but some of my friends have been doing stuff in their homes or in their offices, and it's inspired me to do some projects that I've been wanting to do for a while. So first things first, the thing that does seem fun for me is I think I'm going to reorganize my bookshelf. I don't really have a vision for it right now, which is kind of scary, and I think it's going to be somewhat similar to what I already have, but there's some shelves that are running out of room and I need to do stuff, so let me show you once. So this is what we're working with right now. The top shelf looks good. The blue shelf is getting very full. The red shelf is my problem child because I have too many books and not enough shelf. And then the other ones are like looking okay. That's kind of what we've got. So again, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do or how different exactly it will be. I just know right now that I need to do something for the red shelf, which means I'm probably just gonna revamp the whole thing, because I'm not loving it right now. So that's the first part. I also want to work on this gallery wall. So I bought some more things recently to add to it, some more frames. So I really need to hang up what I have so I can assess more later what I need to buy, or if I even want to, because I don't want to buy too much stuff and not have room for it. So I have a couple of things on the floor here that I'll show you, but I basically want to go over more towards where this purple lamp is. Up in that area I want to hang, so I might move that purple lamp. You can't really see the actual lamp itself right here. Now it's swinging. I might have to, oh my little makeshift tripod was shaking. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I have a couple ideas, so I want to do that. And then I also want to like get the prints that I want to put in there. I need to do those. I need to update that little wooden calendar. Is literally from October when I deployed, and we're in the middle of April right now. So I'll probably try to do the calendar tonight, and I will work on the bookshelf tonight, and then maybe tomorrow we can, oh, I also have a curtain and a curtain rod I want to put up. Yeah, your girl's gonna get handy. I also want to move my egg chair outside because it is still in here from the winter, but the weather is starting to be really gorgeous. I want to show you a couple of things that I got that I want to put on the wall, or that I'm considering for the wall. I had this little pink lady. I've had her for a while. I was going to put her in my bedroom, but I think I want her out here because she matches the same vibe as this little broom that I got. This had a blue piece of ribbon in it as well, but I took it out because I like this, and I just thought this would add a nice texture and shape to the wall. I also have this frame. I have a print that I want to put in here, but I'm not sure how to get the print. Like I don't have printer paper that's this big, so I will have to either order it or, yeah, like go to Walmart or something, or Shutterfly, etc. I also have this 10 Commandments. I was looking for something exactly like this for so long, and I found it at a thrift store. I think it was, oh, it was literally $1.95. Can you believe that? It is a little, scratched, like she's definitely worn. That's just adding to the vintage feel, I have decided. I got this longer frame. I've been looking for something like this, and I got it at the thrift store yesterday. Also, finding these couple things really also inspired me to get back into adding things to my gallery wall. So I love the shape. I was looking for something like that. And then I have this that I thrifted, but I thought about, I like looked it up on eBay, and I did get it with the intention of maybe selling it. So I might put it in a place that is replaceable. So if I do decide that I want to sell it, it won't leave like a crazy gap on the gallery wall. But it's these like little lady figurines, and I just kind of loved the character that they added. Obviously, I don't know. Oh my. I chipped one of the little ladies' hats. I just saw that. They're like little porcelain ladies. So that will definitely take some of the value away. But I just think it's so fun. And it just adds like such a fun variety to the wall because it's a lot of frames as well. And then I have I'm not 100% set on having this, but I do like it. It's like a footprints in the sand frame. I just like the color. It matches all of the vintagey vibes of my apartment. And then I have this tiny frame. There's a little teddy bear thing in it right now, but it's like water damaged. I just liked how small it was, and I thought this could be a good filler piece, as well as this little heart. It says, "The nicest times are together times." And then it says BJ 1991, which I don't know who that is. I might try to tear those seams out, but I just like the little Amish boy and girl on there. So that's what we're working with here. And then, oh wait, I also have this gorgeous frame. I love this frame. I also like the print, but it's a print of England and I don't really have any personal attachment to it. So I would not be opposed to changing that out as well. And then I had these two candle holders on my gallery wall, but I took them off today because I think I'm going to use them. My friend Sandra gave me these two bow hooks, and I think that they are so perfect and everything that I want in a decoration. Like, these are so me, and so they just match the style of my apartment. So when I hang those over up where when you come up the stairs, closer over there, so I can hang stuff. And then I've been looking for a big print, and I'm obsessed with this painting. The only thing is, I kind of want to have this over here because I like it so much. I want to see it all the time. Like, I want to stare at this. This entire time I've been imagining it over there, but I would love to make it work in this area because I love it so much. But I was going to do this with those two candle holders and the two bow hooks, but we will see. And then, sorry, one more thing. This is another one of those candle holders, a different kind. I liked this one with the dark wood to mix with the other woods. So I had that one and that one right where that one is, and then here where this command hook is. But I was thinking of putting the 10 Commandments there, and it would be a little bit taller. So I think I like that idea. I don't know why I'm sweating all of a sudden. That was such a long intro to this video, but basically what it's gonna be is just help me decorate my apartment more, make my apartment more homey, add the stuff that I have, reorganize, etc. So welcome to the vlog. Let's get into it. Let's get into redoing the bookshelf. Okay, you guys, I'm done with the bookshelf. I'm gonna be really honest, I don't know if I love it or hate it. There is definitely a chance that I hate it. But let me run you through. Please type your opinions down below. Who knows if I will change it again in this video or what I'll do, but either way, let me show you what we've got going on. On the top, I changed so that we have 2 book collections. I have only read The Hobbit. I have not read the other 3 Lord of the Rings in the trilogy. I'm obsessed with this little shelf. And then this, like, what is that called? I can't think of what to call that. But it's like different, more, I don't know if these are all considered classics, but I ordered this off of Amazon. I didn't realize it was gonna come like that. Or actually I think it was thrift books. And then I found other ones like that in my travels, so I bought them from this, I keep thinking the word collection, but I can't think of what it's actually called. But then I just kind of stuck with the same color idea, but I don't have decorations on each one. I just went all the way through. However, with that, there is an issue because if I add any books, if I have any books in those colors, I'm gonna have to rearrange all the shelves. So even now, I'm already like, this is not a good long-term plan. Like, my friend Stacy is borrowing a couple of my books, and I know I'm definitely gonna have to put at least one here because it's the book that goes with this one. I can't remember which other book she's borrowing, but I'm like, where are they gonna fit on the shelves? Because I did fit it a little bit tight, but I do love how full it looks. I love it. I also like on this shelf how I have some of them going that way and then some of them this way. I do still love that idea. I added this, actually I don't like the goose there. The goose needs a break. I have this little trinket dish that Rachel gave me. This one's from my honorary auntie Chris. I did also add the little mouse on here. I love this little mouse. So that's the books. So that's the books that I had out here before, and then I also added another shelf, and this is all of my series, namely the series that I grew up loving, like in 7th and 8th grade. And I went on like a crazy shopping spree one day on Thrift Books. I'm pretty sure I bought these all in one sitting. Well, no, not the selection series. I did buy those. The first book of the selection I bought at the flea market one time at this used bookstore like vendor, and then I became obsessed with the other books and I bought the rest of them, I think, like slowly. I never read them all, but then the other ones I did buy on like a thrift book bender which is why for this series these 2 are softcover and this one is a hardback, and then these are all 3 the size and the last one is a big one. So I'll be honest, I do want to fix those. I would like to replace them, but I'm kind of trying to wait until I find them at a used bookstore so I don't have to buy them new. This one I feel like is going to be harder to find because I've never talked to anyone that has read this series or this one, but this is a very popular series. And then my Margaret Peterson Haddix Shrine, as you can tell, I'm a big fan. I'm still missing Among the Free for this Among the Hidden series. I love this series. I've read it so many times. I need to read it again in my adult life. And then I have these 2 by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, the Hawthorne games. I haven't read the 3rd book. There might even be more than that, but I definitely know there's at least one more. So that's all the books, and then all the extra decorations that I had, I ended up just putting on these bottom 2 shelves. I don't really like it, I'll be honest. I'm not that big of a fan, but I don't really know where to put that stuff right now. And because part of me is already like, this idea is gonna fail, but I like how it looks right now. I'm really enjoying the look right now. So I'm gonna leave it how it is. And if I have to change it again, I will. Actually, while we're here, do you guys wanna see my TBR? I made a thing called 26 books I want to read in 2026, and I have some of them out here. All the physical ones that I have that I haven't read are right here on this little pile. I'm gonna set you up. Okay, so next, well, the one that I'm currently reading is the longest book I've ever read, and it is this book called Under the Dome by Stephen King. I am 72 pages into it. It's like, I'm not even 10%. It's like right there. And I think I've read for almost 2 hours, which is kind of crazy. And then one of the other books on the list is The Confessions of St. Augustine, which I've also already started. Then I also, these are the next ones I'm gonna read. This one is called Love Finds You in Martha's Vineyard. This one is just a random book that I got at a used bookstore, but I felt like it seemed summery, so I wanted to read that one next. Also 28 Summers by Ellen Hildebrand. I tried to read this last summer and I never got to it. Also because it's summery, I want to do that one next. And then this one I also got at a used bookstore. It's called Pilcher Coming Home. I don't remember any of the context of it, but I just felt like reading it, so that's the other, those are my next priorities from my 26 books for 2026. And also on that list, I also have Between Sisters by Kristen Hanna, The Poet's Homecoming by George MacDonald, The Things We Leave Unfinished. This book my friend Kaylee gave me for my, no, not for my birthday. I think she just thought I would really like it and she gave it to me. Like, what a sweet angel. And I've had it for a little while and I was like, I want to read it so I can talk to her about it. So I put that on my list for this year. Also, The Brothers Karamazov. I bought this Penguin Classics edition when I was in Scotland and I think it's so beautiful and I'm excited to read it. This book, I was reading, or I was doing the series, The Scripture Practice with our young adults group, and they suggested that we, or in the study, it talks about reading a book for study. I think that's how it, wait, just a second. Okay, this took me so long to look up, but they have these reach exercises within the scripture practice, and it said begin reading a piece of literary fiction. It might sound strange at first, but remember that scripture is meditation literature. So in this reach exercise, the idea is that by learning how to read literary art, you'll be better equipped to read scripture too. And one of the books that they recommended in that list was The Brothers Karamazov. I'd also heard Mary talk about it and another guy from Adults, so I picked it up. So that's one. Another one is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I've heard so many things and I've read quite a few. I say quite a few. I think I've read 3 or 4 of her books, but I wanted to read that one because it's like the most popular one and I love to cry, so good fit. Along those same lines, I love Friedrich Bachmann and I've heard so much about Beartown and I still haven't read it, but I'm gonna save this one for winter. I also have this book, I Loved This People by Dietrich Bonhoeffer. I found this at a thrift store. It's a very skinty book. So, but if I remember correctly from his other reading, no, I'm thinking of A.W. Tozer, never mind. I also have G.K. Chesterton's book called Orthodoxy, A Church Called Tove. My friend Janelle recommended this book. Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, another book of my 2026. Oh my gosh, this one, Project Hail Mary. Am I the last person to jump on this train? Maybe. Nonetheless, I'm very excited. I have Writers and Lovers by Lily King. I literally saw Haley Pham talk about this and then I saw it at a library book sale, so I bought it. So this is some of them, and then I've also read some already. Let me pull up my little list here. I'm gonna try to remember the ones. Other ones on my list that I've already read are Better Than the Movies, The Great Gatsby, I Who Have Never Known Men, Blue Castle, Hello Beautiful, Hunger Games, and I also want to read Catching Fire and Mockingjay, and Just Friends by Haley Pham. I think that's it. Did I say Between Sisters? I might have missed some. Yeah. Anyway, so those are the books that I want to read, or 2026. Oh my gosh. So those are 26 books I want to read in 2026. I don't know for sure if I will get to all of them, but I just thought it was fun. I've seen some booktubers do it and I thought it was a fun idea. But let me also show you my current TBR shelf. So this is my cutesy little shelf. I just rearranged it today as well before I even was making a video. I have 50 books on here, you guys. Like, how do I have 50 books on here plus my 2026 books? 26 books in 2026 are out there. They're not even included on the shelf. I have to stop buying books. I just keep saying that and then I keep buying books. It's just like if you put me in a used bookstore, I'm probably gonna buy a book. So I just need to stop going into them and I need to stop going into thrift stores. Also on this shelf is where I had all of those series, but I thought it would be fun to put something else on this shelf. So I just have some other, isn't this bobblehead so iconic? Someone gave me that for my birthday. Anyway, I have some other ideas that I want for my room as well, but I just think that I'm gonna have to wait to tackle that for a different video because I have so much studying to do out here that I don't even know if it's gonna be attainable. But right here when you come up the stairs is where I want to put, I need to figure out how to move backwards, right there is where I was thinking of putting that picture of Jesus with the 2 candle holders and the 2 hooks. But there's still a part of me that is thinking about moving that Jesus picture here on my other gallery wall. I'll have to make that decision. Okay friends, it's another day and I'm back and I'm feeling incredibly overstimulated. Welcome back to the vlog. We have a drill, so you guys better be scared. I just went to the hardware to get some bits, and the 2 girly pops that were working there, I would just like to shout out to them because they were so friendly, and we talked about hair care and ear piercings, and those are my girls. I actually want to be friends with them, so I may go back another time. But now is not the time for friendship, now is the time for curtain rods. I'm just feeling like super overstimulated and incapable right now. So my solution to that is just to go for it without much planning or preparation, as I like to do. I do love to wing it. Not the proper idea most of the time, which is how I had water pipe gate. But let's actually not talk about that right now. Anyway, let me grab a chair or something, and we're gonna try to put up curtain rod. Was that too easy? Look at how fun these are. Yeah, okay. How fun. Gorgeous. Now. Isn't that cute? I desperately need to change that sign, so don't mind it. And I'm wondering if I should have gotten 2 curtains. Wait, would it be like too quirky if I had a pink one and a white one? Should we try it? Okay, just kidding. I was being a little bit dumb and slow, hashtag. It literally came with 2 curtains. I just bopped them on. I'm probably gonna still keep that white one and eventually put it onto this window, so I have a little curtain there as well. But for now, it's on the ground. Wow, first step complete. I am thinking, look at where the curtain ends, like just a little bit before the sill. That's a little bit annoying, but I don't care enough to change it. Okay, it's way past time that we update the calendar that is still set for October. So let's pull out the tiles. I've got April. Okay, today is Friday the 9th. So I can adjust accordingly. In 30 days has September, April, September, April, June, and whatever. April has 30 days, okay? Okay, that was actually really easy. I had it wrong the first time. Today is Friday the 10th, and I have a little Easter tile on there, although it is already passed. But yeah, that was very fast. So let's hang this up. Got you balancing on my drill right now. I love using anything other than a tripod for a tripod, which I searched low and high for my tripod and I can't find it. I still have this. Maybe it's maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's maple leaves. It's supposed to be a play on Maybelline. It was funny for the fall, you guys, but now I need to go onto Pinterest and find something to put for spring. I also have iced latte with me today. Shout out to iced latte. I will say, making my stomach hurt a little bit, and it is literally 5:58 p.m. and that is caffeine. I made it a little while ago and I didn't finish it, so I'm just gonna be such a crackhead and drink it right now. But anyway, let's do some searching. I feel like that's just a prime example of me not wanting to do like the proper work to figure something out. It's like girl construction, girl hanging things up. I'm just winging it a bit, aren't I? I found another one of those wall strips. We're just gonna go for it. It's perfect. I love it, you guys. Okay, first new piece of art. I feel like that was the easiest one. Should we go like so? No. No. Nor. Stop it, girl. Here. Do we like the little ladies up here or no? What do you guys think? I'm gonna go command hook again. The other thing is I still don't have prints that I want to put in here, but I'm like, I was looking into it, trying to make decisions, trying to find a place that would print the pictures at the quality I wanted, and I decided that I can at least hang the frames right now, and if I have that done, I'll be a lot more motivated to actually get pictures for them. Okay, I'm loving that, and then I was thinking this one underneath it. And then if I do that, I can do my little lady right here. Where do I go? Broom. I bet you thought I was dumb and I didn't know the difference between a nail and a screw. Well, you're wrong. I have a nail. Oh. You're kidding. Do we want a vertical here? Or, still don't know where I'm gonna put this beauty. Should I put this here? Oh, maybe I could do that, this one here. Here and here. Oh gosh, it's heavy. Okay, let me think for a second before I make any rash decisions. Where's my jar? Oh my lands, you guys. I think that concludes our apartment update video. I'm feeling very overstimulated still, but I can't believe I just went and did it. I mean, I'm still gonna need to find some prints for that top frame and to replace where the duck frame is, but just the fact that I got everything up is feeling so good to me. Here's the final of the wall. We added the 10 Commandments and the broom and the little ladies. Look at how good they look. So prim and proper. Love them. And then I changed out this candle holder. I kind of had that up when I started today. I put the April calendar up. We added my pink lady right there. This long frame, this tall one. I might change that print as well. And then I did decide to actually keep this candle holder here because I wanted something long and skinny in that area. So I need to find a print there, like I said. I got this little heart that says the nicest times are together. And then the little footprints saying. Doesn't that look so good? I love how much fuller it looks. Also, not straight picture frame warning. Okay, I think I fixed that one a little bit, but honestly, you guys, like I told you before, I'm one of those people that just doesn't care that much. Then of course I also added this, when life gives you rain, stay inside and read. I just forgot how hard it was to find a letterboard saying that isn't cheesy. So we just had to go with cheesy. The ones that I saw said when life gives you rain, just jump in the puddles. But I'm kind of in my like mega major reading era, so I put stay inside and read. As you may have noticed, my Jesus on the Road to Emmaus picture is still sitting here. This frame doesn't have any of those things to hang it up, and I forgot about that. And I didn't buy any when I was at the hardware or at Walmart. So next time I go into town, I'll have to get those, and then I can hang up the bow hooks. Like I said before, I was gonna do the 2 matching candle things side by side with that one, but now I did hang one here. So for now it's just gonna be the picture and the hooks. You may have also noticed me putting down this rug. You guys, I'm gonna be very candid. I don't like the rug. I don't. It's so like white. I don't know, I just think it's too bright. I feel like on camera it like looks more okay, but the green is just, let me get out of the sun. Some of the green I just feel like is like a bright green in a way that's like not that cute, but it brightens up the living room so much. It is also kind of a weird shape, and I'm moving my egg chair outside, so I moved my egg chair, so this whole area, let me show you, just looks really big. Pink curtain update also, and my little green curtain rod ends are so cute. Love. But yeah, that whole corner is empty now, so I feel like it looks even more weird with the rug here and nothing there. I'm trying to remember what I had there last summer, but I think it was literally just nothing. So I don't really want to get anything else to add there, unless I would maybe move my little heart stool right here with the plant into that corner. Actually, that could be really cute. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, the rest of my apartment, if you scan this way, can you see back there? Probably best that you can't, because it is quite atrocious. So I'm gonna rest a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna go on a bit of a cleaning spree later tonight and take care of that stuff, or maybe I'll just do it right away. The other thing is I can't move my egg chair outside without removing my bedroom door off of its hinges, and I just don't have that mental capacity today, so maybe we'll do it tomorrow. However, let me show you something else that I did in fact somewhat. I just love seeing the gallery wall behind me. My friend Amy got a bird feeder, and she sends me videos all the time of birds at her feeder, and I'm obsessed with that idea. So I hate that dog. I'm gonna move my egg chair back into the corner, I swear. Okay, but I got a bird feeder. I had to come inside so I don't implode from that dog. But yeah, I got a bird feeder. I'm excited about that as well. That's it. Oh wait, let me give you a, oh wait, no, that's not it. Big update on the bookshelf. So as you guys know, I was a little bit stressed and not sure what I was gonna do, because I had filled up my bookshelves by color, and like the top 2 shelves were very full as to where I could probably not add any more books to it, but I had an idea. So my new plan is I have a shelf, one of the ones that had some knickknacks on it is going to be the shelf that I'm going to turn into books, all the books that I read in 2026. So I actually pulled some of the books from those top 2 shelves off that I did read this year, and I started a new shelf on the bottom. So now I do have openings on the top because I put the books down here. So at the end of or the beginning of next year, I can rearrange the shelves again and read the books that I read in 2026 up to the top. But I love it. So let me give you a little bit of an update now. So as you can see, this shelf is a lot emptier. The blue shelf is a bit emptier. I might just move this one back up here because I think it looks more out of place down there. Those look fairly the same. But this is, oh, and then that's my series. And then these are the physical books that I have so far that I read in 2026. Obviously, I've read quite a few on my Kindle as well. But like these, all of those were on the red shelf. So that really helped empty like the red and yellow up there. And then, yeah, these are the other ones that came from the other shelves. So I'm feeling really excited about that. And that is the final on updating my apartment for today. I will keep you guys posted if I have anything else happening. I'm feeling actually inspired to edit right now. So I might just edit this. And then if I do ever upload the other vlogs that I have filmed, they'll just be out of chronological order, but that's okay. Because if I'm feeling inspired with it, I want to run with it because that has not been hitting recently. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for another vlog. I will see you next time. Bye!